Talking to your kids about sexting. Hi there. Today, let's chat about a sensitive yet super important topic, sexting. Also known as chat sex. It might feel a little awkward to talk about, right? But it's something many teenagers are dealing with these days. And as parents, we can't ignore it. So, grab a cup of coffee, and let's talk about it like friends. 1. What is sexting? First, let's make sure we're clear on what sexting actually is. Sexting refers to sending sexually explicit messages, photos, or videos via phones or digital devices. It can involve nude pictures, videos depicting sexual acts, whether real or simulated, or even text messages discussing or suggesting sexual behavior. Now, as kids and teens are using smartphones, tablets, and computers more than ever, the chances of them being exposed to, sending, or receiving sexting content are also increasing. This isn't just a concern for kids, it's something parents, teachers, and even law enforcement are worried about. 2. Why is sexting such a big deal? Let's think about the consequences for a moment. You might believe that a private, sensitive photo shared with someone you trust will stay between the two of you. But in reality, these images can easily go viral if the other person doesn't keep them private. This can lead to bullying, harassment, and public humiliation. The emotional and social impact can be devastating. Some teens even harm themselves because of the shame and embarrassment. On top of that, sending, receiving, or storing explicit content could also mean breaking the law. For instance, distributing or possessing explicit content involving minors could result in serious penalties, including fines or jail time. This is why sexting is not just a small issue, it's something we need to address with care and urgency. 3. How common is sexting among teens? Unfortunately, sexting is becoming more and more common. A 2018 study revealed that nearly 15% of teenagers had sent sexually explicit messages, and over 27% had received them. What's even more worrying is that these numbers tend to rise as kids get older. So yes, the older they are and the more they use technology, the greater the chances they'll encounter sexting. 4. Why do teens engage in sexting? There are several reasons why kids and teens might engage in sexting. Sometimes, it's peer pressure. If you don't do it, you're not cool. Other times, they think it's a way to flirt, gain attention, or even impress someone they like. Some see it as a harmless joke, everyone's doing it, so why not me? But what they don't realize is that these pictures or messages can be misused. A private photo could easily turn into a weapon for bullying or humiliation. 5. What can parents do to prevent sexting? If your child is about to start using a smartphone, tablet, or any device with a camera, this is the perfect time to talk about sexting. The best approach is to be non-judgmental and provide information. Keep the conversation as open as possible so your child feels comfortable talking to you instead of hiding things. Here are a few simple ways to start the conversation. Can we talk about the kinds of things you and your friends like to share online or with each other? I just want to make sure you're taking care of yourself and looking out for your friends too. Have you ever heard of sexting? Do you know what it is? I was reading the news the other day and saw a story about kids getting in trouble for sharing pictures or videos. Have you ever heard about something like that? The key here is to listen to your child. Don't make it a one-sided lecture. They might agree or disagree with what you're saying. But the important thing is that you've created a safe space for them to open up. 6. Talking about the risks of sexting. Make sure to explain that once an image or video is sent, it's out of their control. Even if they delete it, it might still exist on the internet somewhere. Help them understand the consequences. Like being bullied, humiliated, or even breaking the law. Don't scare them. But don't sugarcoat the truth either. And if your child admits to having participated in sexting, stay calm. Instead of getting angry, try to understand why they did it and work together to find a solution. This approach helps prevent the behavior from happening again. 7. Final thoughts. We live in a digital world, and sexting is one of the realities we have to face. But don't worry, with love, care, and open conversations, we can help our kids understand the risks and protect themselves. Thank you for listening. I hope these tips help you feel more confident when talking to your child about this sensitive but important topic. Let's be friends and partners with our kids on this journey.